Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about Rolle's theorem, and this is the definition, which is let f be continuous on the closed interval ab and differentiable on the open interval ab, and if f of a is equal to f of b, then there is at least one number c in ab such that f prime of c is equal to 0. So as you can see in this graph, where c is, the slope is equal to 0. So that is basically what we are trying to find. And for it being continuous and differentiable and f of a is equal to f of b, that is when we test if the Rolle theorem is I can't. Okay, I was trying to say a word. Is if we could apply that rule. So okay, so moving on to our example. The first one is f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 5x plus 4 on the interval 1 to 4. So on the closed interval of 1 to 4. So I already started by saying it's continuous because it's a parabola, so it is continuous. So it passes the continuous test, and now we're going to see if it's differentiable. To determine if it's differentiable or not is whether or not we can take the derivative of it. So we can. So it is f prime of x is equal to 2x minus 5. So yes, it is differentiable. And what we're going to do next is to check if f of a is equal to f of b. So f of 1 is equal to 1 squared minus 5 times 1 plus 4. And that is going to be 1 minus negative 5 plus 4, which is negative 4 plus 4, which is equal to 0. And then f of 4, which is 4 squared minus 5 times 4 plus 4, which is 16 minus 20 plus 4. Again, negative 4 plus 4, which is equal to 0. So f of a is equal to f of b. So what we're going to do next is take the derivative, which is 2x minus 5, and set it equal to 0 to find the slope. So x is equal to 5 over 2, which is also equal to 2.5. So at 2.5, the slope would be 0. And yeah, we also know the answer is 2.5 to check if it falls between the interval. So it does fall between the interval of 1 to 4. So the next example is f of x is equal to sine times 2x in the closed interval of pi over 6 to pi over 3. So starting off, this is continuous because we know that sine on a graph is continuous. And it is also differentiable because f prime of x is equal to cosine 2x times 2 by the chain rule. So yes, and also we are going to do check if f of a is equal to f of b. So we are going to do f of pi over 6 is equal to sine times 2 pi over 6, which is equal to sine pi over 3 is equal to square root of 3 over 2. And then f pi over 3 is equal to sine 2 times pi over 3. That is equal to sine 2 pi over 3. And sine 2 pi over 3 is also square root of 3 over 2. So f of a is equal to f of b. So now we are going to set the derivative equal to 0. So f prime of x is equal to cosine, or 2 cosine 2x is equal to 0. So we're going to get rid of the 2 in the front by dividing both sides by 2. So we are left with 2 cosine 2x equal to 0. And we have to find a value for x where cosine of the inside will give you 0. So we know that cosine pi over 2 is equal to 0. So now we have to find what x is times 2 will give you pi over 2. So we are going to set 2x equal to pi over 2 to find the value of x. So I'm going to multiply each side by 1/2 to cancel out. So now it is x is equal to pi over 4. So that is your value of x, where your slope would be 0. And we can check this by plugging it back in. So this would cancel to cosine pi over 2, which is equal to 0.